Welcome back to Positive Parenting. Thank you for joining me. Parents, guardians, I have a question for you. How are you? How are you doing? If you're answering honestly, some of you may have said, I'm not good. I'm not okay. I'm struggling. I'm stressed. I'm worried. I'm dealing with a lot. And you are. Because in addition to being a parent, you are also living through a pandemic. You've had to deal with a quarantine period and now a reopening, which is exciting, but brings a lot of challenges and concerns. And in addition, our nation is finally having a conversation that we should have been having a really long time ago about systematic injustices. And for many in our community, especially those in our Black and Brown community, you have directly dealt with a lot of these issues currently in the past and have the fear of having to deal with them in the future. Oh, and on top of that, you're trying to be a good parent and be positive. And so you know what? My tip for you is to let you know if you're not okay, that's okay. It's okay not to be okay sometimes, even as a parent and guardian, even when we're trying to be positive for our kids, because we're going to have those days, and that's all right. So what's maybe something we can do? Because we are dealing with a lot, and we want to be there for our kids. So what's a strategy? My advice for you is self-care. That is so much easier said than done when you're a parent, because you have humans that need you and rely on you. And while you are trying to grapple and get through everything going on, they are too, and they need you to help navigate how to be safe in our community, whether it's dealing with criminal justice systems that may not actually be just, or a virus that is very contagious. And so, yeah, it's hard to take time for self-care, but it's necessary. And so my tip to maintain and to be a positive parent is to schedule time for you. Because if you're not okay, it's really hard to make sure they are. You know, the airport thing, when you're watching the video and they're like, hey, make sure you put your mask on before you put on the mask of the person next to you, even if they're a kid. There's some wisdom in that. If we don't put our own masks on and take time to be okay, it's hard for us to help. So schedule some time for you, whether it's 5 minutes in the morning to have your coffee and sit and enjoy the quiet before you wake the kids up to get them ready to go to childcare so you can go to work. Or if it's putting them in bed a little extra early and skipping one book before they go to sleep so you can actually finish that TV show you started like 5 hours ago without interruptions, or 10 minutes during the day in which you tell them, I know it's hot, go run around outside for like 10 whole minutes so I can sit and meditate and process and take some breaths so I can be there for you. In the midst of the pandemic and, trying to revolutionize our systems so they are better for all people, schedule a little bit of time for you just to do something you love.